KK, just how's going as a freshman point guard, trying to kind of direct things on a brand new team?
It's the first couple of months was tough, just trying to figure out the system and Musselman being an NBA coach and coming from Oak Hill. My coach really didn't pay attention to details as much as Coach Musselman is doing. So just being able to pay attention to details and things like that, I feel like I've really made a progression to now.
Coaching just more demanding, since you've been here. I mean, just kind of more put on you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Um,
Hey KK, how you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Yes, sir.
You guys have been going at each other for a long time. I guess really going back to July, probably with pickup and workouts and whatnot. How tired are you of going against each other, and how anxious are you to play another team? Kind of what's the feeling gonna be like Wednesday night?
I really can't wait till Wednesday. Like just all the stuff, all the work that we put in the last couple months, and finally being able to take that and put it against another team. I feel like it's gonna be exciting to be able to play out there.
Do you feel like you guys are ready for this? Ready to get the season going?
We've been ready for a month now.
And then, as a young guy, I mean, the for you freshmen, what kind of leader is Desi Sills been? Well, for everybody, but especially you young guys.
He's just been paving the way for us. He's been there and he's played on that level that we're about to play on. So him just showing us like we can't take off right here, because if you take off right here in the game, then it'll cost us. So him just laying that on us really has helped a lot.
Okay, I got a couple more, but I'll turn it back to Mike. Thanks.
Nikki,
KK, what do you guys need to do on Wednesday to win against Mississippi Valley State, an opponent, obviously from a much lower conference?
I think just defend. Everything defense wins championships, and if we're able to stop Caleb Hunter, their main scorer, I feel like we'll have a chance to not only win but blow them out.
Curtis,
You talked about Coach Musselman's attention to detail. I'm just curious what your thoughts are on your first Coach Musselman scouting report.
It was crazy. Having those note cards on the walls, like it's about 20 note cards on the wall, and you really have to buy in and remember those things because it's gonna help you in the game. So just having that, I feel like Wednesday will help us a lot.
Alyssa,
Hey, KK, I know you talked about just excited to play and show the hard work you guys have been doing, but you specifically and the other freshmen that came in with you, the excitement, I know you put the red, white jersey on, but the excitement to put the real Arkansas jersey on, play a real game, your first collegiate game at Arkansas. How are you feeling about that?
I'm excited. I haven't been able to play in front of my family and friends for about a year and a half now, because I went to Oak Hill. So now that I'm able to be in Arkansas and play, and my family and friends are able to come to games, I can't wait. So excited.
And lastly, just about Ethan Henderson, just kind of what you've seen from him. I know you haven't played with him until now, but just maybe some growth you've seen from him and what he's been able to contribute so far.
Yeah, there's been rumors around that he's not really a hard worker, but what I've seen from him so far is he's first one up and down the floor, like blocking shots, rebounding. He can bring a little more energy, but what I've seen has been great so far. I can't wait to see his progress during the season.
Thank you.
Scotty,
Hey KK, you said earlier in your time here things were a little bit tough for you. Was there anyone in particular that you kind of leaned on during that period of time to help you get through some things?
Yeah, Jalen Tate was one of the main ones. Him just being one of those guys that has been through the college experience, and he's been in my spot before. He's been through the ups and downs, and him just telling me to keep my head up. It's always another day, and come back tomorrow and change that. I mean, change how they look at me.
And then when you're playing your best basketball, what are you bringing to the floor?
I would say another coach on the floor. Right, I talk a lot when I'm on the floor. I can score it a little bit, but defending, that's what I really take pride in, and stopping my man, and also having help side defense for my teammates and them trusting me to be there. That's what I bring to it.
Randy.
Okay, they talk about the speed of the game, regardless of whether you're talking football or basketball. Have you seen the difference in the speed of the game, and what's been your greatest adjustment so far?
Coming from Oak Hill and playing that high level basketball every day, really hasn't been, the speed hasn't been that big of a difference for me. But watching the football games and their urgency that they have to line back up and ready for the next play, I feel like that'll be a big change for me, just because high school basketball is slower. I feel like college would be even faster in that sense. My
Jordan.
biggest progression, did you ask that? My biggest progression.
Hey, KK, a little bit about last week. Coach was saying defending the three is not your guys' forte as of yet, at least. What are you guys doing to practice that, to work on that, to make sure that that's not a problem when the season gets going?
We do a lot of drills, keeping our hands in the eye. Just really emphasizing keeping our hands up. We have a drill with bricks that we have. We always have to hold them up above our heads. So that's been building different habits for us. I feel like it'll help us in the game.
Hutch.
Yeah, KK, I think Coach Musk said this morning that he still doesn't know who the starting lineup is going to be. I mean, does that kind of add to practice, knowing, your game's couple of days away and they still don't know you're still fighting for a starting job?
With me, I just want to contribute the best that I can to the team. I don't really care about starting. I just want to help the team get a win. So I try to compete hard every day, no matter if I'm starting or if I'm just a bench player. So
Bob, follow-up question.
Yeah, KK, I was going to ask you about the bricks, and you brought it up. I mean, what's that like? How high do you hold them, and just how tough a drill is that? Because I think holding a brick up for a while, I know I couldn't do that for very long.
yeah, our arms definitely be dead, but just building that habit, I feel like will really help us in the game. Just keeping our hands high at all times and making it hard for the shooter to see it go.
Now, I was wanting to ask you something about Devo. He won the dunk contest the other night. I think he's 6'3", so one of the shorter guys. I think he was the shortest guy in the contest. What'd you think about him doing that? Was that pretty cool? Just what do you think about him as a player?
Yeah, Devo came into the dunk contest wanting to win. Like, he knew he was gonna win. So just him having that confidence going into it, I didn't doubt him.
And just what do you think about him as a player?
Oh, he has a crazy IQ. Like, just seeing the different passes that he makes in practice, and him being able to beat anybody off the dribble, I feel like will be really effective for us this year.
Thanks.
KK, thank you very much for your time. And we'll get to Coach. He may be a little late. He's supposed to